Hi, my name is Linry, and these are my 2025 New Year's resolutions. Now, last year, whatever previously was like the first time I had a New Year's resolution, and honestly, I didn't fail any of them, so it felt pretty good. Now, you don't have to watch last year's video. I am still in my I don't know how to film, I'm so scared in front of the camera era, so I'm very awkward in front of the camera. I'll still link to it, don't worry. But I'm gonna just walk you through what my New Year's resolutions were last year and if I succeeded. But first, if you enjoy nail polish related content or someone who's just doing tomfoolery on the internet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would mean oh so much, and thank you to the people who've already hit that button. And please let me know if you have a nail polish New Year's resolutions. Let's get into it. So last year in 2024, I wanted to take 2,000 steps every single day just to make my phone average, daily average say 2,000, and I fucking kicked ass. No, I wanted to say 4,000. Oh well, I'm not retaking that. I'll just edit that. Haha, editing Linry. I wanted it to say 4,000 steps. 4,000 steps is on average 2 miles, and I just wanted to make sure I walked 2 miles a day. I live a very sedentary lifestyle. I'm very much just on my computer, editing a video, playing video games, or I'm doing chores, and it's just like, that's a very sedentary lifestyle, and that's not very good for you, and I wanted to improve my health, and I will say, I am feeling so much better. I can do so much more than I could do at the start of the year. I feel so much better. My knees aren't hurting nearly as much as they usually do. I have a lot of knee pain in my life, and my knees have they still hurt a little bit, obviously, but they don't nearly hurt as much, especially when I take long walks. Duh! I also wanted to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I hit 2,000. Hot damn. Thank you guys so much for hitting that button. That completely floored me. I could not believe it. I also wanted to hit 1,000 followers on Instagram, which I did as well. Let's go. I'm very happy with that. I also wanted to start streaming. I did start streaming on YouTube. Let's go. I painted a Medusa but instead of snakes, it's gummy worms Manny as my first stream. I thought that was extremely successful. Obviously there's a lot of mistakes and I would obviously want to improve upon them, but I am so excited I started streaming and I now have a streaming schedule. I go live every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also had the goal of I had a bunch of unswatched polishes in my collection. I believe I had 68 unswatched polishes in my collection at the time, and I actually put myself on a strict low buy until I got them swatched out. I just have a lot of guilt about just having so much nail polish and just not using it. I had used that nail polish. I used a lot in nail art, but I hadn't taken photos of it yet. And man, I completely knocked that out of the water. I swatched out almost every single one. I think from last year, I only still have 3 unswatched polishes in my collection. So let's go. I'm not counting Black Friday. Jesus, Black Friday just happened. And obviously now I'm on a pretty strict no buy again until I get all of those swatched out. But I have 3 from that previous round that I had yet to swatch out, so I am just so thoroughly floored. I also tagged on an additional thing, just like, I would like to re-swatch out my entire Holo Taco collection, which I did. Okay, swatching out my Holo Taco collection took so much out of me, but I'm stuck in my hair. My ring's stuck. But I am so happy my entire Holo Taco collection is swatched out. Whew. That feels so good. So overall, I am extremely pleased that I just achieved all the goals I had set out for myself. Mostly my goals were just things that are like focusing on my health, or ones that are just like, there's just this burden of guilt in me and I need to solve it. So, what are my goals for 2025? For 2025, I would still like to walk 4,000 steps a day. I feel like that has helped me immensely. I really enjoy that just routine I have in my life, and I would like to continue that up. I don't know if I'll be as strict on myself to like, I have to hit 4,000 every day, but it just kind of does feel nice just to achieve a little something at the end of every day. I look at my steps, I see 4,000, I go, I did something today. So I think I'd like to keep that up. I would also like to hit 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think that would be super cool. I think that'd be pretty nice. I don't know. I just think it'd be pretty nice to hit 3,000. Oh, that'd feel pretty good. I'd also like to hit 2,000 followers on Instagram. I feel like that'd be really nice. I don't know how much longer I'm going to continue with Instagram. I post every single day on Instagram, and that's mostly just to get rid of the backlog of swatches I have on my phone. And I kind of like that ritual. Every day at 10 o'clock, I post something, and it keeps me on time and on schedule. So I'd like to continue posting every day on Instagram. So yeah, I'd like to keep posting every day on Instagram. I would like to dual stream. I would like to stream on both Twitch and YouTube. Right now, I currently only stream on YouTube, and the only reason why I am not dual streaming on Twitch right now is because I am technically an affiliate on Twitch, and I don't want people subscribing to me. I have yet to enable YouTube memberships on my channel because I just feel weird taking money directly from people. It's just kind of a weird feeling it gives me. It gives me a lot of anxiety and just like guilt. And it's like, I don't feel like my content is good enough to warrant charging people for it. You know what I'm saying? I know that's not how people view it because I'm a part of several people's memberships on YouTube and on Twitch and stuff like that, and I don't view it as I'm just like, hey, you've entertained me long enough, you've given me some laughs, here, have this, thank you for the entertainment. But for some reason when it comes to me, I'm just like, I'm not good enough. Shit. I don't know, it gives me a lot of like anxiety just thinking about it, and then stress, and then I'm just like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. What if someone subscribes to me and then they're not getting the content they want and now they're mad? And then I don't know how to handle that, and what do I do with my hands? So I would like to dual stream on Twitch. We'll see. The chat interaction is so much better on Twitch. Twitch definitely has a better chat system than YouTube. YouTube is far more friendlier for people that like are catching up on things though, because you can pause YouTube, you can fast forward YouTube, you can back up YouTube. The player is so much better, but the chat is so much better on Twitch. I'd like to dual stream. I just have mixed feelings. I have the goal of using every single one of my stamping plates. I have so many stamping plates and I just acquire them and then I go, that's nice to have just in case. That is not the reason why I purchased a stamping plate. I bought it because I had a plan for a manicure with it. And I have probably used only half of my stamping plates. And now I'm carrying a lot of guilt because I don't use my stamping plates. So I would like to use all my stamping plates. I would also like to swatch my entire collection on swatch sticks. Honestly, for my Dupe It Out videos, it becomes very, very tedious pulling out every single polish I own, putting it on my desk, and then trying to figure out which ones are the closest, the mostest I can get. And it just becomes a lot of clutter. And then my polishes become disorganized because I can't put them all back exactly how they were. And then polishes somehow go missing, but they're just not in the right spot. And it just creates a lot of anxiety. So I would like to fully swatch out my entire collection. That way I can just pull the swatch sticks and look at them and then go for the polishes. I would like to see if I have ADHD, so I would like to find a doctor who can test me and help me and figure out if I have ADHD or not. My father was recently diagnosed with ADHD and it is genetic, and I show a lot of symptoms of ADHD, and I've always just kind of wondered on the back burner if I have it. And I would like to just be formally tested to know if I have ADHD or if I'm just lazy. Because I've gone through my life thinking, oh, I'm just lazy, you know, needing mental breaksies and forgetting things and just, you know, not remembering things. I'm just lazy. I'm not just trying hard enough. So I do wonder if I'm not trying hard enough or I have ADHD, and I'd like to be tested for that. I also would like to figure out a better filming setup. I am not happy with the way I have to do things for filming. Currently, right now, this phone is sitting on a little phone stand, which is sitting on a little table to point it at my shelf, but then I'm covering that shelf with my body. And I'd like to just figure out a better, more aesthetically pleasing way to film, and one that doesn't require me to unhook things, plug things in, unplug things, move things around. It's just very frustrating. It probably takes me about 20 to 40 minutes to set up the entire area for filming, and that can be a great burden to myself filming. So I would like to just try and figure out a better layout for this room. I probably won't, because I only have so much space to work with, and this is probably the ideal layout. I don't know, I'm trying to figure that out. That is something I'm gonna just put a just hard pin in, figure this out, if this is the most optimal layout I can work with, then it's done. If not, then we're gonna play around and figure out, because I've been struggling for probably a year now, just like, I don't have room to do anything. And I would like to figure it out. It's really early in the morning. I forgot to add some things to my New Year's resolution. I also want to learn DaVinci Resolve. Currently, I edit through CapCut, and CapCut has started to change its just monetization process, and now you have to pay CapCut to remove watermarks off their app, and that's just like, come on, bro. You're not the best editing software, and you're gonna charge $10 a month? I don't know. So I think I'm gonna try and learn DaVinci Resolve. Every time I open DaVinci though, I get a little bit of anxiety, because I'm like, I don't even know how to split a clip. So I want to learn DaVinci Resolve in the new year. I also want to streamline my Dupe It Out videos. I really do want to produce those videos once a week, but realistically, the amount of editing is so tedious and burdensome. The burden is so great on those, just the editing of those. I have streamlined it a little bit by now using press-ons, which I am forever grateful that people just seem not to care that I'm using press-ons. So thank you guys so much for being super chill about that. I cannot tell you the pain my fingers would go through after swatching out a Dupe It Out series. I would do those swatches in one day or two, because then I'd have to film the video and edit the video to get it ready for Tuesday. Most collections drop on Friday. So my fingers were raw by the end of those swatch videos. Oh my goodness, they hurt so bad. Now I can work on multiple swatches at the same exact time. Oh my goodness gracious, the press-ons have saved me so much time and just pain. But I would like to figure out the editing process just a bit more. The editing process takes so long, and I would, from the beginning of my Dupe It Out series, I've always wanted to show just the normal swatches of the polishes I'm talking about. So when I say I used Holo Taco's One Coat Black, having One Coat Black somewhere on the screen so everyone knows what One Coat Black looks like. And just, I've tried to do it before. It doubles the editing process. Even if I were to just take photos of the bottles and add them, just the amount of time it adds to the videos. I need to figure out how to streamline the editing process of my Dupe It Out videos. That way I can add swatches of those polishes I'm talking about. I'm not 100% happy with my Dupe It Out series. I don't feel like it's the best it could be, and I feel like that would help it quite a bit. And it's just kind of disappointing knowing that I'm just limited by just how slow I am at editing. So I really want to resolve that, because I would love to put the swatches or even bottle shots, but even taking photos from the brand's website, it just adds hours, because then I have to find them, then I have to download them, then I have to move them, then I have to crop them, then I have to... So if we're talking about a 5-piece collection, that's 5 polishes per polish. So we're already at 25 polishes, and then obviously I have to put toppers on top of them and combos and stuff like that. So we'll just be generous and say I only use one topper, which means that is going through 50 polishes. 50 images I have to find, I have to put on the screen. So I would like to streamline my editing process just a bit more on my Dupe It Out videos. I don't know how I can, but I would like to figure that out. I do just want to just say I am so incredibly grateful for the year I've had, especially just in the nail polish community. It's been incredibly humbling. It's been incredibly just uplifting and positive, and just the vibes of the nail polish community are immaculate. It's just been such a privilege to be a part of the nail polish community. I'm just so happy that like we are each other's like break from reality, like the friendships I made in the nail polish community and all that. I just it's been so humbling and so just amazing. Mentally, I've had a very, very low year, and I just don't know if that's from the fact that my depression has gotten just a teeny bit worse, or I've just had so many incredible highs that it makes the lows feel lower, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm just so incredibly grateful to the nail polish community, and I'm just so happy about this little space that we've made on the internet. It's just a lot of fun. Here's to 2025 and hoping that it's gonna be the best year yet. I'm truly grateful to all of you, and I just really appreciate I can't articulate. I just really appreciate this community. But yeah, those are my New Year's resolutions for 2025. I feel like a lot of us, especially in the nail polish community, probably aren't looking forward to 2025. Yeah. Fuck. I think I'm just going to try and focus on me and my family and just this small little community that we have all fostered, like on this little part of the internet, and what brings me joy, and that's especially nail polish, and just talking about nail polish and communicating with you all about nail polish. It really just brings a lot of joy to my life, and just finding other like-minded people who are just so passionate about having pretty fingertips. I have not seen a more welcoming community to all walks of life like the nail polish community. We're all here. We're all just like, you know, you've got nails, paint them, go for it. And I feel like the nail polish community is just absolutely beautiful, and I would like to focus a lot on the nail polish community going forward. Thank you guys so much for just a wonderful 2024. I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye! I am so excited. What's up? It's really early in the morning and I forgot. Okay, this cat is being obnoxious. Repositioning the cat.